But what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Moosey Gaming here, and today, here live with the chat, we are doing an account update video for my Project Vortex account. And as you guys can see, I am currently at 10.9 million power, almost 11 million power. Not so much progress since my last video, I would say, in terms of power, because we have entered the zone 3, pass 3, and I'm just waiting for me to actually push out power after we capture Lost Temple. And we have all of those titles available. Because that would actually help me get a lot of speed up saved up. Because, Duke will get me 10% training speed up buff. And also, Architect also gives you speed up buff too, as well. And also at the same time, the research buff from scientists will be really, really crucial. So I have not really pushed out any speed ups whatsoever at this point, because I am waiting for, again, the kingship of this kingdom to be established, and then we can get those titles buffed for me to maximize the efficiency on this account. And with that said, I've been having some troubles in terms of pushing out the troops enough for me to actually have one full infantry troop slash march out on the field. That's been the biggest blocker for me to get, the barbarians and also at the same time force kind of done at this point. But hopefully that can actually change once all the titles are established in this kingdom. Looking at the VIP, I'm currently at VIP13, as you guys have seen in the last video. Sitting at 534,000 points out of 750. Obviously, my goal is to hit VIP14 for this account, but that might take a little bit. As you guys can see, I am sitting on 61,000 gems, mostly from the fact that I have hit the City Hall level 25, and Growth Fund actually gave me 40,000, so that's where most of it is actually from. And also at the same time, Pierce dailies actually came into this kingdom, and I've been getting some of those as well, so that I can upgrade my Pierce slowly but steadily. You guys can see that my Pierce is currently at 5211, and hopefully I don't need to invest any gold test into him, given the fact that his dailies early on is available very, very early on. And also at the same time, I would need to prioritize getting YSG expertise before Pierce. In terms of equipment, nothing too much has changed. Currently, I am sitting on my Sun Tzu's equipment with all blue equipment on top of my critted Silent Trial, which was crafted a couple weeks ago. And also at the same time, Greatest Glory, I do have a blueprint of, like I said before. But unfortunately, the Greatest Glory is an accessory, is a legendary accessory. And materials that is required for that is a lot. As you guys can see, I only have 41 legendary materials on this account at this very moment. I need 79 more. So I will need to grind a lot of materials. Most likely I'm going to actually craft other equipment pieces first, because this is so expensive in terms of materials. And also at the same time, that 5% normal damage buff is really crucial. But then again, also at the same time, until I get to KVK2, which is when I will be able to use my Pierce CJ as a combo, that does not really help my marches as much as it does to those might slash normal damage dealing parry. So yeah, that's what I'm waiting on. And also at the same time, I do have Richard unlocked but not summoned. I'm gonna go ahead and do that whenever I can with Riders of History bundle. And also at the same time, I am actually wrapping up Tavern Commanders. And I'm assuming that this is gonna be Medben. Let's see if it is. It does look like it was. And that was the only commander that was missing from the tavern. And that would also pop Riders of History. Let's just do that right now. I did get this for the stream, so yeah. Let's just go ahead and unlock Richard as well. and get the Writers of History for Richard as well. And what would that get me to? And that will get me to 315 goldes into this kingdom. And that, I think, is pretty good in terms of an account that is sitting at 48 days of consecutive logins. I think for an account of my age, I think 315 is not too bad. Obviously not as crazy as some of the accounts that I've showcased in this channel. But for someone at the lower spending level for this account, I think this is actually not too bad. So I will continue to make this account as efficient as possible and try to grow this while also maintaining a very, 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 very small lower spend level on this account. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. Although it's been a long way since I actually been waiting for KVK1. Also at the same time, having the kingship of this kingdom established so that I can get the titles. And also at the same time, eventually that will lead me to push out the power so that I can have the full marches of infantry marches of T4 as well as all the good commanders and technology that is needed for me to prepare for the war of KVK1. In terms of researches, oh, I almost forgot about research. I'm currently sitting on 555 at the small 3 with herbal medicine focus because I do prioritize health a little bit better than other technology, especially because the KVK4, the T4 units tech for attack and defense is there, but there's no health one. So obviously, whenever you do try to prioritize any researches for specific stats, health will be your highest priority because that's the stats that you'll get the least of in the research center. So that's why I'm actually focusing a little bit more on health, but still has a long way until I actually finish the T4 tech for the KVK1. And I'm hoping that once we get scientist title on this kingdom, that will be really, really good. Here's YSG is your goal. I'm currently still debating on that. I think I might just go ahead and do Sun Tzu YSG because I think Sun Tzu and YSG has crazy good synergy. I don't think I will be able to get Charles Martel up to a usable level in all honesty. And Pierce, if I have him like leveled up enough, I might use Pierce YSG, but still I think Sun Tzu YSG is going to be my current plan for KVK1 because Sun Tzu and YSG has really, really good synergy. And Pierce, I'm building it up for KVK2 when I do have my hands on Chok Jun-gyung CJ, so that I can use the famous Pierce CJ March in KVK2 is my current plan. So that's why I'm building both Pierce as well as planning on getting the YSG with gold heads. Anyways, hope this video was actually helpful for you. My apologies for the late update for the Project Vortex account. I really didn't have time to actually make a video today. So for those of you who are on the live stream, thank you so much for tuning in and bearing with me recording this during the live stream. Really appreciate you guys. And also special shout out to VIP13 for asking some questions that I might have actually missed for this account. And with that said, for those of you who are in the live stream, please don't leave because I'll be actually continuing to stream on this after this recording has ended. But for those of you who are watching this on YouTube, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And as always, I'll see y'all in the next video, guys. Peace.